Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Fish attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 5 on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Neil Walker is on deck. No outs, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. A dive, and he knocks it down. but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Urena gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's gone 3 for 6. Three and 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Lorenzo Cain can get it going. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly, something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Arcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 to short. Riddle has it cleanly to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Marlins 1 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
Batting
And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Striding into the box, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there, and there's out number 2. It is Curtis Granderson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Standing in, Travis Shaw, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 263, a dozen home runs and an even 20 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shaw aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Ryan Braun now, head-to-head with Jose Urena. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Dean. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, but not 3 as he throws it away.
definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta. Here's a pop-up now. Walker in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. From the stretch, the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate, Austin Dean. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kane is over. 1 out. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Up next from Miami, Jose Arena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Orlando Arcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Riddle is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in, JT Riddle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, JT Riddle.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Baseman,
and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. 2 down. Into the box now. Mike Moustakas. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Gabby Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Aguilar waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dean, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Granderson stands at second with 2 gone. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Freddie Peralta 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a bunt attempt here. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. In there, 2 and 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moving under it, Dean. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Arena. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Jose Arena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. Shaw has it. And that's the second out. At the plate, JT Riddle. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Orlando Arcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitch is popped up, and Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball 2-1, and that's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving the ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Yelich leads off first with one away. And they'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A runner on first with two away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run homer for Travis Shaw. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
When it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Robbie Moylan is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Robbie Moylan.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Moustakas, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Two out with the man at first. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 misses off the plate. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He
Now
just
batting,
missed, and
catcher,
now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Grandal.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. 2-1 Milwaukee. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nope,
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jacob Barnes will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 50, Jacob Barnes. Now catching and batting 9, number 15, Eric Kratz.
Now batting, Gabby Guerrero. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Barnes, 28 years old. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Eric Kratz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Up high, 2-1 now. Runners off for second. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Corey Knebel is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Corey Knebel.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in, Austin Dean. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Our pitchers duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Miguel Rojas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Miami, number 37, Austin Bryce.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Christian Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The Marlins are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Line towards center field. Dean patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101
Now
is
batting,
changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering, and this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The left fielder.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dean is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 71, Josh Hader. Now playing second base and batting 8th.
Starlin Castro will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. to second. Perez scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
Now in the box, JT Riddle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Neil Walker. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Miami down to their last strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He brings it in, and the Brewers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Freddie Peralta earns his first win of the season. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Baskirchen. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.